Congratulations, Willis, and thank you, Mary. Our next recipient this evening is a life member of the UK Alumni Association. He has been involved with the Louisville Club events and instrumental in introducing the current football coaching staff to the Greater Louisville Alumni and Louisville Club Board. In addition, he was instrumental in Wilbur Hackett receiving the Greater Louisville Alumni All-American Award, our club's highest honor. In addition to his involvement with the local club, he is a UK Fellow, a former football letterman, and former president of the K Club, where he has been an active member for 30 years. In his professional life, he is a veteran of the mortgage lending industry, working in multiple national banks and selling his own mortgage company to a regional bank. He is also the author of the Above the Fray, a book on consumer service. Finally, this year's recipients' greatest accomplishments are to see two projects to fruition. The first, a statue on UK's campus to honor the first African American athletes in the Southeastern Conference. And second, serving as an executive producer and tirelessly working over 5.5 years to make Black in Blue, a documentary featuring the stories of UK's first African American football players. In appreciation for his service, the UK Alumni Association is proud to award my quarterback, my friend, and more importantly, UK's friend, the 2019 UK Alumni Association Distinguished Service Award, Paul Karem. Paul is joined tonight by his wife Sandra, as well as his brother John, and his sister-in-law Elaine, and her husband Larry, and also former All-SEC linebacker Wilbur Hackett.
Willis, you want to compare hair? Well, wow, talk about flying on the wings of others. I'm the example of that, flying on the wings of others, because so many people participated in this statue effort and the making of a film, which I want everyone in here to make sure they see, blackinblue.org. You can watch the film or buy it at that website. It's a feature-length documentary. My partner is Paul Wagner, University of Kentucky graduate in 1970, who just happens to be an Academy Award-winning filmmaker. He's also won 2 Emmys. And some of my teammates like Bob Fennell, attorney in Georgia, Mark Lane, a remarkable international businessman, helped me so much with this. And my wife, Sandra, put up with the 5 years that it took to do this. These 4 remarkable Black men, the first African American in any sport, a football player from Kentucky, Nate Northington, to play as a scholarship athlete in an SEC football game. The first to be recruited, Greg Page, first to be recruited. The first to go through all 4 years of eligibility, Wilbur Hackett and Houston Hogg. And Wilbur Hackett, the first African American captain elected by his teammates ever of any Southeastern Conference athletic team. I did not vote for him, but that's another story. I was a quarterback, he was a linebacker, and but anyway. So imagine this, as we recognize these remarkable people. 1968, we're playing Ole Miss in Jackson, Mississippi. Wilbur Hackett and Houston Hogg, this is Jackson Memorial Stadium, 60,000 people at night in Mississippi in 1968. And Wilbur Hackett and Houston Hogg are the only blacks in the stadium. And in the third quarter, Wilbur Hackett knocks Archie Manning out of the game. And the field is circled back. See that hair, Willis, on the left? So if you want to know what kind of player Hackett really was, stand up, Wilbur, so people can see you, please. I said stand up. You want to know what kind of player that man was? All you have to do is take a cell phone and Google SEC official hits quarterback. This is when he was refereeing a game against South Carolina, and he decided to elbow the South Carolina quarterback in the Adam's apple. All you got to do is look it up on YouTube. So all of this work, these four American heroes, any way you cut it, they had as much of an effect on segregation, integration in the South as buses, engineers, politicians, social engineers, or teachers, with the amount of influence football has in the South. All these companies that helped us make this movie, Brown-Forman, Louisville Gas and Electric, friends and business associates in Louisville that gave us checks from $100 to $10,000. All of this work, all of this money, all of this generosity, and I end up getting the award. Now I know how Country House feels.